So we have an Ezviz Wi-Fi doorbell. Let's start with this unboxing of the device. I have other Ezviz products also, and I have been very happy with those. And this doorbell comes with two cameras, one facing forward and one facing down. So the idea is here that you can see if packages have been left behind your door. There is also AI detection for humans and packages. We have some instructions, we have some stickers. We have wires to hook it up to a power supply if you want. We have screws and plugs for stone wall connection, some more screws and some more screws. Then we have the solar panel. So this product comes with a solar panel if you want to hook it up. You can also use the internal battery of the doorbell, but the solar panel idea is that you don't need to charge the battery if it gets enough sunlight. Then we get a USB cord, USB-C. Then we have some brackets for the doorbell. If you want to angle it a little bit, you have the angled bracket also. You have some drilling templates for the drilling of the holes. And also for the solar panel, the drilling template. The brackets come with the 3M sticker, so if you have a smooth surface you don't need to drill any holes. The cable is a USB-C and USB-A. Then we have the doorbell itself. The USB charging port is in the side on the waterproof rubber grommet or hatch. Then the two cameras, one facing you and one facing down. That's about it. Let's go to the installation phase. Over here I have an old doorbell that I want to line up the bracket so it covers the old hole on the wall. I use leveler to level it straight. I don't use a template here because I want to utilize the old plugs, so I don't need to drill too many holes to the wall. Then I have a drill that I have masonry drill bit. I put a sticker there to indicate how deep I need to go with the drill, so I don't drill too far. Then of course I remembered at this point that I didn't bring a hammer, so I used a screwdriver and a broomstick. Whatever gets the job done. Now we can check the alignment of the bracket. There's an arrow pointing up. That's the one that goes up. Then I recommend using a screwdriver to do this, since the bracket is plastic, and if you use a drill, it is easy to break the bracket by tightening the screw too tight. So use common sense. So that's why a screwdriver is a better option here, so you can have a feel at how tight it is. Check it straight. Yeah. So depending on the mounting surface that you have, I have brick wall here. If you have a smooth finished wall, if you have, for example, some metal or painted wood that is smooth, you can use the stickers that are provided in the brackets. Over here I wanted to align the solar panel up top, but here I made a mistake. You cannot have them touching together. There needs to be a small gap there in order to the devices to clip onto the brackets correctly. If there's no gap in between them, they do not clip on and they don't hold the device. It's recommended to take off the bracket when you're drilling a new hole so that they don't get dirty. So depending on the finish also, you may need to add some silicone here to prevent water from extruding to the wall. But in my case, this is under a roof. There is never any water here and the holes are not that deep so that it penetrates the brick. But keep this in mind, all depending on your wall where you are detaching it to, that there may be needed to add some silicone to the plug to make it watertight or waterproof. So the actual solar panel of the device is pretty good. I don't get much sunlight here, but it has been in use for about a week and the level of charge has not gone down. So if there's enough sunlight in your area, you probably won't need to charge this device via the USB-C. But at least in my country, during the winter time, there isn't much sun here, so I will probably have to charge the device during winter and darker days. According to the manufacturer, the battery should last about a month, depending on the usage. But with the solar panel added, you shouldn't need to charge that much. And you can also hook it to a power supply. I didn't find the voltage on what voltage the power supply should be, but it's not grid voltage. It should be something else, something much smaller. So here I can see that the gap does not work. The doorbell doesn't clip on correctly. Also, when you're hooking up the solar panel, you just unscrew those a little bit and screw them back, the wire to the doorbell. It's pretty straightforward. The cable you can push inside the solar panel. The tent on how to put that, if you use the templates, you don't have this gap issue that I had noticed. The templates have a small gap when you place them, so this doesn't come an issue. The detachment hole so that you can get the doorbell and the solar panel off is right between that gap there. I wanted to install the solar panel on the top because to me it looked a little bit better that way, but you can do it however you want. But this will cause an issue when you want to detach the devices, since the hole is between them both, so you have to have a wire or something to poke the hole. The package comes with a tool that you can remove this easily. But here we have our doorbell installed and it's pretty good looking. I've been very happy with it, and hopefully this helped you in installing this device. Thank you. See you next time.